Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. This is the Dualtron Storm Limited Edition, which means the battery is larger. It has a 45 amp hour battery, 96 volts peak, 84 volts nominal. That's what they call it. So the charger charges the battery at 96 volts. At 6 amps, that's considered a fast charger. But you could charge it with 2 of these. See this new plug they're using? Look at that new plug, insulated. Very nice, and it locks in. So you can run 2 chargers at the same time, 2 fast chargers. I would like to run 2 Roger chargers in there. I recommend the Roger chargers. Look into that. Just look up Roger charger, and I think that's the best charger by far, the best charger you can get right now. So this is kind of an update video on the Dualtron Storm Limited. I just took the scooter for a ride, and let's look at the numbers here. Let's look at the numbers, if I can get it to show. So we have 31% left. I've been riding for 3 hours. I was riding at almost full speed. Okay, I was up to 58 miles per hour. Okay, 58 miles per hour, and it was rock solid, meaning it was very steady, no wobbles. I'm not sure how they did that, because I have had scooters in the past that would shake at high speeds. This does have a steering stabilizer on it. Some people take that off. So it's a very good quality steering stabilizer. This has the no flat tires, the no flat tire tech, which is self-sealing, self-healing, meaning if I stick a nail in there and pull it out, I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to pump the tire back up. I don't have to plug the tire, nothing. It seals itself. There's a non-liquid in there. It's not messy. That's my favorite kind of tire. It's a self-sealing, self-healing tire. Let's see, what else? So I just rode the scooter. One of the first things I did to the scooter was I put a thumb throttle on it. That's my preference. I do not use the trigger finger throttle. I don't use those. I remove them right away if the scooter comes with that. My first preference would probably be a twist grip, but a good quality one. Right now, my favorite twist grip throttle is on the Segway GT1 and GT2. It's like a twist. This part of it is a twist right here, and the rest of it just remains still, and then this part twists right here. I like that, but either way would be nice. So this has the fingerprint reader. You can program it to your fingerprint. So let's see what we have here is with the scooter ride. If I can get this to show here. I'm gonna try to adjust the brightness so that it'll. Okay, let's see. I was riding for 3 hours and 11 minutes, and the scooter has 54 miles on it total. I think this ride I just did right now was about, let's see, it'll tell me right now. Oh, so 55 miles total, 55.4 miles total. And this trip, right, see where it says trip right there, was 54 miles. Yeah, so it had 1.4 miles on it before this ride right now. And it was a really great ride. I rode it on full power, so I had it on the 3rd gear, which is the maximum speed. I rode it for a little while with this pushed in, the eco button pushed in, and it was still really, really fast with that pushed in. Okay, so with that pushed in on eco, it was still extremely fast. I just got used to the scooter, and then I gave it full power after riding it for about maybe 20 minutes, and then I was going to maximum speed and just riding for the whole time at really pushing the limits of the scooter. And I will say that this scooter, I just feel the quality in it. That's the reason I bought this scooter. I bought the scooter because this company has been making scooters since 1999. Okay? Now I know a lot of companies are making scooters now, maybe making their first scooter, second scooter, third scooter, making great scooters. That's wonderful. You know, carbon fiber, all kinds of nice, things they're doing. But I felt like I wanted to go with a scooter that has a long history of making fast scooters. That's just, and I wanted range. I want the maximum range. I was looking for the largest battery. I could not find a battery larger than a 45 amp hour in this weight. So this scooter weighs, I think it weighs about 112 pounds approximately. At that weight, I could not find a scooter even close to having a 45 amp hour battery at 96 volts fully charged, 84 volts nominal. So now my preference is very high voltage. If I could build my own scooter that was made by this company, if this company said, what scooter would you like us to build? If they just, I'm just making up I'm using my imagination right now. If companies could build scooters according to what we want, right, our own specifications, and I do think that there will be a day when that can be done for people. It's already done right now. If you have enough money, that could be done. But I think that will be more and more popular as time progresses. But I would want something like 168 volts, and 45 amp hour is a good capacity, but even more would be great. Maybe 60 amp hour or 50 amp hour, just anything more than 45 amp hour. But I'm completely happy with the 45 amp hour. And the fact that this scooter only weighs approximately 112 pounds, I'm just very happy with it. Now I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, but the Dualtron Storm Limited had trouble with the speed when they first came out with this model, when the Limited first came out. That's been taken care of. This has no trouble with the speed at all. It's very, very fast. And if you have any questions about that, I would say you talk with Mini Motors USA. Mini Motors USA, they have great customer service, and they're very knowledgeable about this scooter. And I would say send them an email or contact them on their website and send a message and ask what was the issues with the speed and what was the progression of that being repaired. If you want to know about that history. Myself, I'm just happy that it's fixed. This one I bought just like this, and it's already, nothing had to be done to it. It was already, the problem was worked out, or the challenge, I'll call it. The challenge was already worked out before this scooter was made. This was made with all the, I'll say, the newer parts, or the parts that have that are not having any trouble anymore with going fast. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at the numbers again. I'm really tired, so I'm probably repeating myself multiple times here. But let's see what the numbers are. I think I gave you all the numbers already, but we'll look at it one more time. So there's 31% remaining. Okay, I've been riding I rode for 3 hours, 31% remaining, and I rode 50, how many miles did I ride? I think it was 54 miles, okay, 54 miles at going like 45 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour, 58 miles an hour. I would say on average no less than 35 miles an hour, and then just going full speed and just pushing the scooter as hard as I could, just to see how it would handle that. And when I bought this scooter, I did add the $749 3-year extend warranty, and I just thought, why not just get that warranty for it? It covers, in my understanding is, it covers everything. I don't want to worry about the battery, about the motors. I don't want to worry about those things. I want to know that I can push the scooter to the limits, and that if anything goes wrong, it's going to be taken care of. That's my understanding. Please read the fine print and look into it yourself. I'm just saying I wanted to have that assurance of, you know, if the scooter malfunctions in some way, in a costly way, like the battery or something, just to have that, knowing that would be taken care of. So it still has the regular warranty on it, and it has the 3-year extend warranty. So that's available wherever you buy the scooter. Everyone has their own version of extended warranties. A lot of people say, don't buy the extended warranty, don't buy any warranty, don't do that. I sometimes will buy warranties on things, depending on what it is. So to me, I just like the peace of mind. To me, that's what it is. And some people, it's worth it to them. So I think it's on an individual case-by-case basis, is we have to look at ourselves and say, what makes us feel calm inside to me, it makes me feel calm inside and feel relaxed and comfortable and good, knowing that I don't have to worry about if the battery tabs inside come loose or if the battery management system malfunctions. I don't have to worry about it. It's covered. They'll just replace it for me, or maybe they'll give me the part and I'll replace it myself and give them the part that's bad, you know, after it's been I forgot what it's called when you evaluate it to determine what's wrong with it. So there's different ways that people repair things. Sometimes people repair things themselves and the company just takes the part that's broken. There's different ways that I've read about that being handled. So look into that for the company you're buying your scooter from. I did order a Lynx unicycle, electric unicycle, but that won't be here for another 4 weeks or approximately. So meanwhile, I'm just enjoying the Dualtron Storm Limited, and I just wanted to make this video showing how good the range is, because I've never had a scooter that had this great of range. Okay, this kind of range where I can go 58 miles an hour, which is the fastest. Let me think. Well, it's among the fastest scooters I've had. I've had some very fast scooters. But I've never had a scooter that when it's in the 30%, I was in the 30% range and still able to go 55 miles an hour at like when it was at a 35%, okay, battery. I never could do that on any other scooter. This battery is so strong and so powerful. Usually scooters to even go full speed would have to have a full battery, and I can only go full speed maybe, let's see, maybe go full speed like once or twice, like a block or two, and then the scooter already was starting to slow down. This scooter, this doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's because the scooter is basically brand new, because I haven't had time to ride it until just today. But this scooter was speeding up as the battery was going down. Like, so when it was 100%, I could go 53 miles per hour. When the battery was down to 50%, I could go 58 miles per hour. When it was at 35%, I could still go 58 miles per hour. I didn't understand that, and maybe you do. Maybe the engineers that make the scooter know why it's doing that. And maybe now that it's, I'll just say, been run a little bit, maybe even when the battery's full, it'll go 58 miles per hour now that I've run it for a while. Maybe it was just because it was just being ridden for the first few miles. That's possible. Okay, everyone, so I'll keep you posted and updated on this scooter. I'm really enjoying it, and I had a choice between buying any scooter that Voro Motors offered. I had a choice between buying any scooter that they had, anything that they sell there, and I thought to myself, I want the Dualtron Storm Limited. I've owned many different scooters, and they're all very good. Scooters all have something different that we like about them, right? This one, what I liked about it was the massive battery, the fact that it only weighs, I'm saying it that way because for the battery size it has, the fact that it weighs 112 pounds approximately is amazing. I don't even know how they did that. Imagine if this was carbon fiber, how much less it would weigh. I still don't know how they do that, but to me, that's mastery, okay? That's building scooters since 1999, right? That's how you figure that out. Now, there's a new Dualtron Storm Limited that it does cost more than this one, but it has lights here. It has two lights that light up the path very well, and it has a different folding mechanism for the stem, which is much easier. And so that's great. I bought this one because it's what was available at the time, and I'm happy with my purchase. By the way, when I load this into a car, it's not too heavy for me to load by myself. I'm able to pick up one wheel at a time. I just pick up one wheel, put it in the back of the hatchback, pick up the other wheel, set it in, and then the way I do it is I wrap a these are the ones that you what's it, a ratcheting strap. Okay, so it ratchets. I don't know if you can see that right there. See, that's the ratchet. You go click, click, click like that. So that, I wrap it around this part. Okay, I wrap it around and I connect it to this side of the car. Like, let's imagine this is in the car right now, and I connect it to the other side, and then I just tighten that down, and then I put the rubber wheel blocks for cars. Harbor Freight has them. and I just put it in front of the wheel and behind the back wheel, and that prevents it from rolling forward and backward. That's the way I put the scooter in the car. Okay, I'll make more videos on this, and I'll also be making videos on the electric unicycle, and also sharing how to get started in riding an electric unicycle. I will say that riding an electric unicycle, once I learned how to ride it, was easier than riding a bicycle, is easier than riding a bicycle. That's just for people that are thinking, could I ride a electric unicycle? Could I do it? I'm going to say I think anybody can learn to ride it with patience. The way I learned was holding on to a basket and then just following the basket with the unicycle and I was allowing myself to, the muscle memory, right? Muscle memory, allowing my muscles to get used to the feeling of that. And then I just let go of the basket at one point and then just rode the unicycle. And then I did the exact same thing in reverse. I did it backwards, and that's how I learned how to ride backwards too. Now, I know some people say absolutely do not use a basket. It's a bad habit. I don't really understand that myself. To me, it was all about just letting the muscles get used to it. I was told to use a basket. That's what I was told. I was told, you can use a basket. And I thought, okay, I'll try that. And that's what I did. So I spent a lot of time practicing, and I'll talk more about that later. Anyway, everyone, this is basically an update video for the Dualtron Storm Limited. I'm very happy with it, and I'll make more videos about this. And I think Voro Motors has one right now available on clearance. You'll have to check their website to see about that. And then Mini Motors USA has the new version, but I think it does cost more than the older version. And like I said, the main differences, as far as I know, well, I think they have the different brake calipers, the lighting, and the different folding stem, and then the different display, right? And the new display, I think, interacts with your phone. So anyway, okay, everyone, see you in the next video. Bye.